If you're looking for the best cheap keyboard piano, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Alesis Recital Pro 88-key digital piano keyboard. This is a slightly overlooked choice, but the Alesis Recital Pro has a lot to offer. The hammer action keys are very convincing for the price and come with adjustable touch response. The keyboard is a max polyphony of 128 notes, so you should never have any issues there. It comes with 12 onboard voices including pianos, electric pianos, organs, and strings. Alesis are longtime pros at making great MIDI controllers, so the Recital Pro adapts perfectly to your favorite DAW or VST via USB. Lesson mode splits the keyboard into two zones with the same pitch and voice for tuition purposes. The onboard record function lets you record and play back to your progress. Also great for practicing is the built-in metronome that can be adjusted from 30 to 180 BPM. The Recital Pro comes with built-in 20W speakers, more powerful than most of its competitors. The Recital Pro is genuinely one of the best affordable digital pianos at under $400. It ticks so many boxes with very few complaints. The keys could be more expressive/responsive, but they aren't bad, and at the price, they are probably better than most. It's great for beginners, and it's an ideal performer/controller keyboard piano for more advanced players. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Roland GO Piano 88-key full-size portable digital piano keyboard. The Roland GO range are some of the best cheap keyboards around. They are designed to encourage creativity and fun. The GO Piano 88 is the new flagship model, and it's just as intuitive as its smaller counterparts. It has 88 touch-sensitive keys, not fully weighted, with 3 levels of sensitivity and 128 note max polyphony. There are 4 different voices, which are piano, electric piano, organ, and strings. Despite the small number of voices, they are extremely high quality and derived from some of Roland's best digital pianos. This keyboard also utilizes Roland's Piano Partner 2 app via USB or Bluetooth. This means you can access lots of interactive learning content straight from your smartphone. Bluetooth also allows you to play music from your smartphone through the keyboard's built-in speakers. On the surface, this might not seem like one of the best digital pianos under $500. So, let's get the negatives out of the way first. It doesn't have fully weighted keys, and it only has 4 different voices. So why is it on our list? What makes the GO Piano 88 worth considering is the combination of fantastic sounds in such a portable unit. It will never compete for the best feel on our list, but the sound is certainly up there. So, if you are looking for something more portable, then maybe this is right for you. The number 3 position is held by Korg B1 88-key digital piano. Korg is known for making some of the best value keyboard pianos. The Korg B1 is a prime example of everything a straightforward, affordable digital piano should be. It's a stripped-back instrument that aims to do the essentials very well. It has Korg's natural hammer action keys with matte black key tops. There are 3 sensitivity levels: light, normal, and heavy. The B1 has a max polyphony of 120 notes and 8 instrument voices. The instruments include 3 pianos, jazz, concert, ballad, all of which are very impressive. The sound source for the B1 is Korg's PCM stereo sampling, which is incredibly detailed. There's no split mode, but a dual mode is available. We don't think this is the best keyboard piano under $500, but it may be the most straightforward. What we mean by that is that it doesn't do too much, but it does it well. Korg keyboards always have very good piano voices, so that was no surprise. It's worthy of its place on our list because many people prefer Korg's piano sound over other manufacturers. Next at number 4, we have Yamaha YPG535 Portable Grand Piano Package. The Yamaha YPG535 is slightly older but still a very popular keyboard piano. It comes with 88 semi-weighted keys and 3 levels of touch sensitivity, 32 note max polyphony. The graded soft touch action keys function on a spring mechanism rather than a hammer mechanism. Where the YPG535 comes into its own is in its versatility, boasting a huge 500 onboard sounds. Along with the huge sound bank, it also has 160 preset styles and 30 preset songs. The onboard effects include 9 reverb types, 4 chorus types, and 26 harmony types. The voices come from the same AWM stereo sampling as the Yamaha P45, so the piano sounds are very good. A built-in 6-track MIDI recorder allows you to record up to 5 songs. Navigating all of these sounds / functions will seem daunting at first because there are over 40 buttons on the front panel. However, this is made easier by a large central LCD screen. The LCD screen is also great for using Yamaha's education suite, packed with lots of learning material. This isn't the cheapest keyboard piano, and it isn't the best keyboard piano. There are a few issues here. First of all, it doesn't have fully weighted keys, so you won't get that realistic piano experience. Secondly, it doesn't sound as good as multiple other options at a similar price. The fact it has a max polyphony of 32 notes could also be a problem with some classical pieces. But here's the upside. It has a huge amount of voices, onboard effects, and it's lightweight. So if you want a keyboard that can do a bit of everything and won't break your back carrying it to a gig, the YPG535 should be considered. The number 5 position is held by Alesis Recital 88-key digital piano keyboard. We wouldn't always place 2 variations of the same model keyboard on our list, but in this case, we had to. The main reason being that the Alesis Recital is almost half the price of the Pro version. The Recital has 88 semi-weighted keys with 128-note max polyphony. There are 5 onboard voices, less than the Pro version but of the same quality. Voices can be split or layered simultaneously, 2 at a time. It doesn't have the onboard record function of the Pro version, but the good news is that most other features remain the same. The onboard metronome, lesson mode, effects, etc. are exactly as the Recital Pro. It even has the same built-in 20W speakers that easily fill a small recital room. The Alesis Recital could just be the best cheap keyboard around. Of course, it lacks in certain areas. The keys don't feel realistic, but the same can be said for any semi-weighted keyboard piano. There aren't many sounds, but the ones you do get are very good. The educational aspects are great for beginners and in development. There isn't too much to say here. It's a surprisingly good, cheap 88-key keyboard, well under $300. The number 6 position is dominated by Artesia Performer 88-key portable digital piano. The Performer from Artesia is a good starting point for anyone who hasn't played with weighted keys before. The spring tension action keys aren't the most convincing, but they offer enough resistance to make them a good transition from non-weighted. It comes with 12 onboard instrument voices and some nice DSP effects. There are 50 preset songs and exercises to help players develop their technique in a fun way. Other features include a built-in metronome and USB connectivity. The Artesia Performer has 4 built-in 15W speakers, making it suitable for home practice or small performances. There are 2 ways to look at this keyboard. Is it the best keyboard piano under $300? No, it's not. Is it still a good cheap keyboard piano? Yes, it is. Here's why. This might not be the ideal performer's keyboard, but for complete beginners, this is a very good transitional instrument. It's something that will bridge the gap between non-weighted and fully weighted keys. You will outgrow it, but by the time you do, you'll have had value for your money and then some. Moving on to the next at number 7 with RockJam 88-key beginner digital piano. This is a beginner's keyboard piano that seems to be getting very popular. It has 88 semi-weighted keys with adjustable touch sensitivity. It comes with 10 unique voices, including acoustic pianos, electric pianos, strings, and organs. Sounds are projected through the 2 built-in 12W speakers. The RockJam RJ88DP is all about fun, learning, and self-expression. You can plug a microphone directly into the keyboard and let out the performer in you. It's a very useful way to practice playing and singing at the same time without hiding your voice. The RockJam RJ88DP offers exclusive access to the Simply Piano app. The app offers tutorials on technique in both classical/popular music. As cheap electronic pianos go, this ticks all of the boxes. It's never going to compete with the top of our list, but it's aimed at an entirely different market. The RockJam RJ88DP is for beginners or people who just want to have some fun with music. In either case, there are enough onboard sounds and content available to make it a viable option. The potential to plug a microphone straight into the keyboard does add another dimension that most keyboards don't have. If you fancy yourself as a budding singer/songwriter, this could be your first stop. The number 8 position is held by Roland FP-10 88-key entry-level digital keyboard. Despite its slimline body, the Roland FP-10 has hammer action keys with ivory feel, just like the more expensive FP models. It comes with 15 instrument sounds including acoustic and electric pianos. The highlight is that the piano sound comes from Roland's much acclaimed supernatural sound engine. Adding to the realism, the FP-10 simulates resonant noise that you would get from an acoustic piano. This means things like string, damper, and key-off resonance. Roland's free Piano Partner 2 app provides some great interactive learning content, as well as the potential to expand on the 15 onboard voices. The keyboard's USB connectivity makes it easy to connect to your smart device for the app or to your computer as a MIDI controller. Next at number 9, we have Yamaha 4588 key-weighted action digital piano. This is the successor to the P35, and it comes with improved sounds, higher polyphony, and USB connectivity. The Yamaha P45 has graded hammer action keys with 4 levels of touch sensitivity: hard, medium, soft, and fixed. The improved sounds come from Yamaha's AWM stereo sampling that goes deeper than the previous P35 model. The 10 onboard instruments include 2 acoustic pianos, which are the best of the bunch. Together with the graded hammer action keys, these piano sounds provide a very realistic experience. It has a max polyphony of 64 notes, on the low side generally speaking, but still shouldn't cause any problems. There are 10 preset songs and 10 demos that you can play along with. All of this sound comes out of the built-in 6W speakers. The built-in speakers are capable of filling a small room, but for ensemble performance, you'd need an external amp. The P45 is a difficult one to place with real conviction. We decided to put it in at number 2 purely based on the feel of the graded hammer action keys and the sound of the AWM sampled concert grand. We said as much about the Roland FP-10 too. The difference is that while the FP-10 was on the verge of lacking versatility, the P45 is further behind in that department. The fact that we can say that and still place it at number 2 goes to show how much we think of the feel and sound. If you want a pure piano and prefer the Yamaha sound to Roland, this is for you. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Casio Privia PX160 BK88 key full-size digital piano. The Casio Privia range is well known for their realistic piano experience. The PX160 doesn't disappoint. It comes with Casio's tri-sensor scaled hammer action Roman 2 keys. The keys have simulated ebony and ivory tops that grip the fingertips nicely. Tri-sensor means that there are 3 levels of sensitivity to suit your personal preference. There are 18 instruments on board, including 5 pianos, all coming from the multi-dimensional morphing AIR sound engine. Multiple modes are available including split, dual, and duet. These are great for practicing solo or with a tutor. The PX160 also has 2 headphone jacks, which are useful for practicing quietly even with a tutor. One function of the PX160 that the keyboards above don't have is its 2-track MIDI recorder. This is ideal for recording ideas/songs without the need for a computer. The built-in 8W speakers are more powerful than some other inexpensive keyboard pianos. In some ways, the PX160 beats the 2 keyboard pianos we have placed above it. It's certainly more versatile, and the addition of the onboard MIDI recorder is fantastic. So, if you want a more versatile budget keyboard piano, this might be the one for you. We decided to put it in 3rd place simply because the piano sounds on the 2 above are better. Outside of that, we are talking very fine margins. This is a great buy. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.